Hello everyone. Something that makes vision possible is light. The sensation aroused by stimulation of visual specters is light. So today we shall learn something more related to this in our lesson light. What makes things visible? Light helps us to see objects. We cannot see objects in the dark. An object becomes visible when light emitted or reflected by it reaches our eyes. Reflection of light. When light falls on a polished or a shiny surface, it changes its direction. This is called reflection of light. The ray of light which strikes the surface is called incidentary. The ray which comes back after reflection is called reflected ray. The perpendicular line drawn at the point of incidence is called normal. The angle between the normal and incident ray is called angle of incidence. The angle between the normal and reflected ray is called angle of reflection. Laws of reflection of light. The laws of reflection of light are: the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. The incident ray, the reflected ray, and the normal at the point of incidence all lie in the same plane. Image formed by plane mirror. The image is erect. The image is same size as the object. The image is at the same distance from the mirror as the object is in front of it. The image is virtual, that is, cannot be obtained on a screen. The image is laterally inverted. Next one, regular and diffused, that is irregular reflection. Regular reflection. When parallel rays of light fall on a smooth surface, the reflected rays are parallel. This is called regular reflection. Regular reflection forms images of objects. Irregular reflection. When parallel rays of light fall on a rough surface, the reflected rays are not parallel. This is called diffused or irregular reflection. Diffuse reflection does not form images of objects. Multiple images. When two mirrors are kept inclined at an angle, they can together form multiple images. This is because the image formed by one mirror forms the image for the other mirror. Here is a table showing angle between the mirrors and the number of images formed. Observe the values carefully. Kaleidoscope. A kaleidoscope is a device used to see multiple images of objects. It has three inclined mirrors at an angle of 60 degrees to each other. This arrangement is usually kept in a cylindrical box and has a few pieces of colored glasses kept at one end. We can see beautiful patterns and designs due to multiple images formed by the mirrors. Dispersion of light. Sunlight or white light is a mixture of 7 colors. The splitting up of sunlight or white light into its color is called dispersion of light. When a beam of sunlight is passed through a glass prism, it is split up into 7 rainbow colors. The colors are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red, that is Vibgyor. Rainbow is caused due to the dispersion of sunlight by water drops in the atmosphere. The human eye. The human eye is the sense organ which helps us to see objects around us. The eyeball is almost spherical in shape. Light enters the eye through a transparent membrane called cornea. Behind the cornea is a muscular structure called iris, which has an opening called pupil. The pupil controls the amount of light entering the eye. Behind the pupil is the eye lens. It is a convex lens which focuses the image of the object on the retina. The ciliary muscles helps the eye lens and to focus the image of objects on the retina. The retina has two types of cells called rods and cones. The rods are sensitive to bright light and colors. The cones are sensitive to dim light. The optic nerve carry the sensations to the brain. Defects of vision. The normal human eye can see clearly as well as distant objects clearly. The minimum distance at which objects can be seen clearly is 25 cm. Some persons can see nearby objects clearly but cannot see distant objects clearly. Some persons can see distant objects clearly but cannot see nearby objects clearly. These defects can be corrected by using suitable corrective lenses. Sometimes, in old age, people cannot see clearly because the eye lens becomes cloudy. This defect is called cataract. It can be corrected by removing the eye lens and replacing it with an artificial lens. Care of the eyes. If there is any problem of the eyes, have a checkup and use suitable spectacles if advised. Too little and too much light is bad for the eyes. Do not look at the sun or very bright light directly. If dust particles enter the eye, do not rub the eyes. Wash your eyes with clean water. Always read at a normal distance. Do not read by keeping the book too close to the eyes or keeping it too far. Deficiency of vitamin A causes night blindness, so take food rich in vitamin A. Braille System, that is Louis Braille. Braille System is a system used by visually challenged persons, that is the blind person, to read and write. It has 63 dot patterns which represents alphabets, common words or signs. The dots are arranged in cells of two vertical rows of 3 dots each. The dots are raised slightly so that the words can be recognized by touching. So this was all about our lesson light. Light is the source of all life on our planet. The importance of light is comprehended to both plants and animals. So learning and knowing the facts about it is very important. Thank you, students.